All right, folks, let's see if it goes through this time. And it appears as though it is. Welcome aboard. Now, many of you have been with us when we have flown in the past, and we have shown you a variety of things that would shock you. We got some additional imagery last night, and in fact, we're going to be flying two different um, imageries tonight. We're going to be flying uh, one map source on our server, and we're going to be flying another map source on a different server, and we're going to compare the satellite imagery, drone imagery, aircraft imagery between those two maps on what we've already flown and what we already knew. Now, for those of you who are new here, what we do is we identify military positions along the borders or in conflicts or at military buildups. We use current satellite imagery, drone imagery, aircraft imagery, people imagery, and people on the ground sending us intel reports, and people from the KLW World News Network providing intel to us to put together a comprehensive look at what's going on in the world today. I would challenge any other news organization that's full blown news, not just military news, but a full blown news organization that can bring you a better look at the battlefield or the future battlefield or show you where attacks are about to take place. We've been doing this for years. We've proven ourselves many, 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 many times. We are right way, 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 way more than we are wrong. Um, go home. I get to put up with dumbasses that make stupid comments in my chat. Yay. I'm the man that has to put up with a fucking child. Yeah, sure. Go fuck yourself. All right. So, this is why I hate my chat on YouTube. It's great on Rumble. So, what we're going to do is we are going to pick out some places in Kaliningrad. I'm going to bring up our map that's got Kaliningrad on it. We're going to go through, we're going to pick some places off of that. I've got K-Talk trying to come back in on the stream. Um, so he's going to be coming back in here momentarily. No, he's just a troll. That's all he is. So we don't need him to stay. We're here to educate people. We don't need stupid people that want to be stupid people and make stupid comments. I don't have time for that shit. So, like I said, mods, ban them on site. We don't care. We're here to educate people, not put up with stupid people. Yeah, he's got a quack in his head. That's right. So let's get this party going here. We're going to load our map. I guess here's the best place to do it. There we go. Now, do I have Russian? Yeah, here we go. Now, what do we want to hit in here? But I guess we need to see. Sure thing, Raymond. I know a lot of you are. 99.99% of the people that come in here love what I do. It's only the stupid people that don't. It's that simple. The people that don't like me are stupid. It's been that way my whole life. I had a friend of mine who was an FBI profiler, and I asked him one time, I said, why is it that just some people hate my guts? It doesn't matter what I do. He said, Lee, they're jealous. They're just jealous of you. There's nothing you can do about it. Some people are that way. I was like, okay. It was back when I was working with Steve Burmeister and Fred Whitehurst up on the fourth floor. Yeah, I'm highly allergic to stupid people. All right, so let's get this turned around. Probably going to have to use the phone again for the chat. I just so you guys know, I haven't added them yet. Purchased 3 more monitors that I'm putting up here on the simulator. And what I'm going to do is I've got 3 monitor. I've got the 75-inch main screen of the simulator, and then I'm setting 3 24-inch monitors on top of that. So it'll be 175 and 3 24s on top of it, and it'll make it up. It'll be about 75 again. And then I'll have 4 monitors here so I can run the stream, see the chat, fly the aircraft, and have an overhead view and so on and so forth. Or a GPS map, which is what I want to do, have a separate GPS so you guys don't have to see it on the screen and be able to move that. So let's get this set up for you here. And some people don't like watching the setup. Oh well. Oh well. Hey, the audio is pretty good though. I do like that. Okay, cool. All right, so we are patiently awaiting the return of K-Talk. And let me try to get a couple more things up for you guys here. All right, Glenn's, come on in, buddy. And we're in COG. You got the link for that, right? Yeah, Glenn's, do you have the link for COG? All right, are you on the net, Glenn's? Are you on the network? Are you on the KLW World News Network, or are you on Coffee Club? No. If U.S. is under COG, the military is not in control. COG is just you have to look at COG as uh, a charter bus service that transports them from here to there and then provides accommodation. So imagine COG as a luxury travel agent, and you got them through a couple different government agencies there to provide the helicopters, the armored personnel carriers, the facilities. So look at the facilities as hotels and private helicopter tours. Well, keep it, Ruth. Keep it. We've been pulling money out for a while. All right, so I got to make sure that you guys can hear the bird. Oh, wow. All right, here we go. Way more better. Welcome to the KLW World News Map of Russian installations. So these are all of the S-400 sites. You see these red boxes here? So we can go through and we can fly and hit all of these S-400 sites all the way across Kaliningrad. Now, we're going to ask you guys, and again, find me another news organization that has a group of members that put together maps this comprehensive of what's going on in the world. Look at that. S-400 sites around the world. Yeah. So, we are often imitated, never, ever, ever duplicated. All right, so let's do a survey. You want to go from east to west or from west to east? I say we go from west to east. And the reason I say we go from west to east is because if we end up on the other side and it's still early enough, we'll fly the Sawalski Gap from the Sawalski Gap out to the airfield. We'll fly the other half of the invasion mission tonight. What do you think of that? Yay, nay? You don't like it, go somewhere else. All right, so let's see what we can do here. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Can't do that yet. Here we go. All right, let's go look for S-400 sites. So we got one up here. God, what nasty imagery they have. This is Google, by the way. Okay? You see how nasty their imagery is? So there's one there. So let's make that our first. All right, so what we want to do is so this is our last S-400 site right here. Actually, there's one that both ends of this. So we can copy the coordinates. We can jump over here and drop them in. Oh, this is our imagery. Imagine that. Now, you just saw what Google offered, right? You guys are going to be in for a surprise. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be nice. Oh, I love the new imagery. So that's going to be the last one that we hit. Oh, this is going to be beautiful, guys. You guys. Oh, my God. I can already tell just from the... Actually, I want to start from here. Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that shit. Oh yeah. You guys are gonna have a conniption when we do this. You guys, you've never seen imagery like this. All right, so we want to go. Oh, we're gonna do this one first. Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm doing it this way so other people can get these latitudes and longitudes. I'm not hiding these. Okay, if you see the longitude and longitude on the screen, latitude and longitude on the screen, you are welcome to freeze the frame and go there and look for yourself. Don't, you don't think I'm showing you the real deal? Go look yourself. I really encourage you to do so because I'm here to tell you an informed viewer is what I want. I want smart people that know what they're talking about. I don't have time for stupid people. See, again, this is what Google Earth shows you. Okay? See that? This is what we can show you. All the roads, the little camp, so on and so forth. Motor pool over here, equipment. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, we got to add those. And we got to add this. Oh my God, I love this new imagery. Holy shit. Look at that. It's done. You guys remember when this was being built? You guys remember that? You remember when this place was being built? The first buildings, even these bunkers were being laid? Y'all remember that? How many of y'all remember when this site was first being built, when they had the old bunkers down here and we flew this and there was nothing there? Y'all remember that? Holy shit, this place has come a long way. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, we got to go here too. Wow. All right, what else is along this path that we want to check out? Well, you know what? That's a lot of flying. I want to see the stuff up here. I'm going to take these two out. We can do those on a separate flight some other time. Let's look at the map and see what we're missing. All right, so that's the nuclear sites. That's logistics. Oh yeah, we got to go up by the nuclear weapon storage, that's for sure. Right? Yeah, there's Navy bases. We can hit some Navy bases if you want. There's one right down here. So we'll add that in. Or wait a minute. Here, excuse me. Right here. So we're going to add that. And if we do get that, we'll hit this S300 site down here then too. So let's add that. There's the Navy base. And there's a S300 site here somewhere. I'll find it and we'll add that back in. And then we can come by. There's another. Well, let's see. All right, that'll do. And then let me find the other. Oh. Gotta add that. Oh my God, I forgot about this place. Holy shit. See, this is their nuclear storage facility here. All right, well, I'm glad you enjoy the interviews. I want to do more of them. I think we're going to do a bunch more. We got the CIA agent interview coming up. We're going to do another interview with the Secret Service agent. See, again, Google doesn't want to show you, oh, there's just the 3 missile arsenals. All right, we got to do the one in the middle then. That's coming off of the nuclear storage. Well, you know what? Rather than wasting 20 minutes flying all the way out there, I'm going to take off those two. We're going to fly this region up here, and then we'll drop in here and fly, and drop in here and fly, and then we'll see about flying over here. So we are going to remove. All right. Now let's see what else is down through here that we're missing, and through here that we're missing, that we can add into it. Oh, that's the Naval Recon Base. Okay, let's get that and add it in. You know what? I know that that is the I want to see what they've done to the place up here. This is the electronic intelligence unit. They're going to be monitoring NATO ships from here and NATO traffic from right here. Now, because we added that, that means we get to go by this airport. Oh my God, it's loaded up. Holy cow. Holy cow. You guys are going to shit when you see this. You guys flew there. Remember the airfield that was abandoned and then they moved like 7 in and then they moved like 10 or 15 more? "33 years old, you need to pay more attention if you're doing this for analysis. Obviously, you're not putting enough time into it." Have you put this kind of time into it? Do you know where every one of these bases are? They're going to keep building up, Kimberly. In a week, they went from 150 to 300 trucks. That's just at one border crossing. Oh, and I found another road today that the Russians have cut through Belarus to get to the border in Lithuania. They only have to cut through they only have to cut through about 100 yards of woods and they can go straight in and cut onto another road in Lithuania and come back out on the highway and go around the border guards by a couple hundred yards. They've already cut the road up to there on the Russian side. Just found that this afternoon. All right, what else is down through here? I think that'll do us, folks. All right, so we're going to fly the Hughes 530F. I learned on the Hughes 500, so I feel most comfortable on this aircraft. So that's what we're going to fly. Let me get this loaded up for you. I'll send it here, Glenn. Hold on. We're going to start up here at the 82nd, the 884th Special Purpose Electronic Intelligence Center. And the coordinates are in the chat. There you go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and load in, and wow, this is going to be crazy. I can already see the airfield down there as the embankments around it for the aprons. Oh my God, I am loving this new imagery. The great part about this is now that we've loaded this in here and we've got access to all these different sources of imagery that we can load into it, we can actually go into Ukraine and show you where the Russians have attacked. We can show you where Russian fortifications are, all of that stuff. It's just great. Here we go. There's the airfield there. Look at that. Oh, they painted over all the aircraft. Them fuckers. Bill, you're a son of a bitch. Oh, hold on. I might have to come over here and get this to work. Sorry. Oh, there we go. We're here. How do we know? There's a helipad right here. Now I got to figure out why. Uh, dude, getting a helicopter, really? All right, you guys want to get some helicopters and come back, or you want me to make this private, or what do you want me to do? All right, so this is the Intel facility I was telling you about. And you can see the nice helicopter LZs they've got down here. All right, let's see if we can get the GPS up and going here. Oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. Yeah, I'm not happy about that at all. All right, well, at least I can get the helicopter's GPS to work. That's always a nice thing, right? All right, so I have to get rid of that, and I'm gonna have to come back to my options. Sorry, guys. A helicopter? Alright, so this should get us there. Alright, so this is the missile facility right here. So this is a missile battery. This is their motor pool here. These buildings here are full of missile launchers. And they got a nice little motor pool here. Boy, I love this new imagery. Look at that. You can even see the water laying in the tarps on tops of the trucks. You see that? That's where the water is pooling in tops of the tarps. Right there, right off my nose. Here's the airfield that they're hiding all of the helicopters at. Oh my God, they have added a lot to this. Wow. Well, they can try to cover up the helicopters. Look at that. You can still see their shadows of the rotor blades. This is what Microsoft is doing. They are hiding the helicopters. See that? You still see the rotor blades. Still see the shadows of all of the rotor blades. This place is full of helicopters now. Come on, Bill. Look at that. I want to see something here, Bill. I wonder if I can turn that shit off. Because Are you guys going to get helicopters? Well, it's full of helicopters. Bill Gates is trying to hide them, but there they are. You can see
Kaliningrad Center Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee is type 1 miles southwest of Uniform Delta Oscar Sierra 300 feet.
you
Request
can see the
clearance to
rotors.
transition Charlie airspace.
Place is full of them.
Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee Kaliningrad Center. Squawk 1107.
Squawk
Thanks, Bill, for trying to cover it
1107
up.
Romeo Mike Yankee.
Romeo Mike Yankee radar contact 1 miles northwest of Uniform Delta Oscar Sierra 500 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace Romeo Mike Yankee.
There's one. Really see the shadow of that one. A helicopter, guys. Really. There's more of them.
We're both in 406s. This is really odd.
Really?
Yeah, we're showing up as citations. I went and looked at the feed.
Yeah. Wow. Well, then let me do something here. What? You're both in 407s. How can that be? Wait a minute. We should be in groups maybe then. Hold on. Let me land here. Invite. Invite. They're not anywhere near us. Okay, did you guys get invitations?
Yeah, we're accepted and in.
All right. Are you flying anywhere near me?
I will be momentarily here.
Or are you using the same map as your? Did you get the other map working or no?
The LAN card is not configured properly. The wireless doesn't have enough bandwidth.
Oh.
Kaliningrad Center Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee is type 1 miles southeast of Uniform Delta Oscar Sierra 300 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee Kaliningrad Center. Squawk 2635.
Squawk 2635 Romeo Mike Yankee.
Romeo Mike Yankee radar contact 2 miles south of Uniform Delta Oscar Sierra 400 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain own navigation.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace Romeo Mike Yankee.
Wow, that was a microwave site. Oh, there's a grass strip.
Romeo Mike Yankee contact Kaliningrad approach on 126.0. Good day.
There it is.
126.0 Romeo Mike Yankee. Goodbye. Kaliningrad approach Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee 800 feet.
Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee Kaliningrad approach altimeter 29.92 radar contact continue. Romeo Mike Yankee
Got
contact
the helicopter
Kaliningrad
setting right
center on
there.
123.7.
Missile Defense
day.
Battalion.
Going to 123.7 Romeo Mike Yankee. Kaliningrad Center Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee 400 feet.
Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee Kaliningrad Center altimeter 29.92 radar contact continue.
Oh, I can't believe you guys are still showing up as jets. So there's their Mi-8. You can see the rotor blades from it. Or you can see their motor pool. And of course all their buildings that they keep their missiles in. Oh look, 2 more LZs right over here. Isn't that convenient? Alright, hi-ho, hi-ho. On to the next one we go. Oh, I just flew over it.
Romeo Mike Yankee, contact Kaliningrad approach on 126.0. Good day.
Going to 126.0 Romeo Mike Yankee. Kaliningrad approach Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee, 700 feet.
Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee, Kaliningrad approach altimeter 29.92 radar contact continue. Romeo Mike Yankee, contact Kaliningrad Center on 123.7.
Oh, wow, there it is.
Good day.
Holy cow.
Going to 123.7 Romeo Mike Yankee. Kaliningrad Center Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee, 900
There's your
feet.
missile battery.
Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee, Kaliningrad Center altimeter 29.92 radar contact continue.
So you want to see what the Russian equipment looks like? There it is. Oh, howdy, Glenn. So yeah, there's your Russian equipment.
Romeo Mike Yankee, contact Kaliningrad approach on 126.0. Good day.
126.0 Romeo Mike Yankee. Goodbye. Kaliningrad approach Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee, 300 feet.
Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee, Kaliningrad approach altimeter 29.92 radar contact continue. Romeo Mike Yankee, contact Kaliningrad Center on 123.7. Good day.
Going to 123.7 Romeo Mike Yankee. Kaliningrad Center Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee, 300 feet.
Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee, Kaliningrad Center altimeter 29.92 radar contact continue.
Oh, we're going out. All right, I know where we're going. Let's get some altitude. We're going down to CDS 400. So. Whoa, hold up. Let's see what that was. Wow. Holy shit. What a motor pull. Yeah. What a motor pull. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys.
Kaliningrad Center Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee is type 1 5 miles southwest of Uniform Sierra Victor Victor, 200 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee Kaliningrad Center. Squawk 7111.
Squawk 7111 Romeo Mike Yankee.
Romeo Mike Yankee radar contact 14 miles southwest of Uniform Sierra Victor Victor 200 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain own navigation.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace Romeo Mike Yankee.
Romeo Mike Yankee contact Kaliningrad approach on 126.0. Good day.
126.0 Romeo Mike Yankee. Goodbye. Kaliningrad approach Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee, 200 feet.
Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee Kaliningrad approach altimeter 29.92 radar contact continue.
All right, I'm going to sit down here a second and check my GPS.
Kaliningrad approach Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee is type 9 miles south of Uniform Sierra Victor Victor 300 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee Kaliningrad approach. Squawk 1503.
Squawk 1503 Romeo Mike Yankee.
Romeo Mike Yankee radar contact 8 miles south of Uniform Sierra Victor Victor 400 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain own navigation.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace Romeo Mike
Wow.
Yankee.
There it is, folks. That's the nuclear facility. This actual satellite imagery of what the brand new underground bunkers, that's what one really looks like there. I just went over. This is the new construction of the facility. We showed you guys. We showed you all this months ago when this was first being built. What I want to be able to do is and that's what they look like brand new, folks. That's one right there. And the crazy part about this isn't a game. That's real imagery. The only thing in this that is computer generated is the trees and the buildings. And the tarmacs here. But what you see I'm getting ready to land on, that right there, this is what it looks like from a drone, a satellite, or an aircraft flying over. That's a bunker. This place is full of them. Every one of these things that you see that's a building is full of missiles.
Kaliningrad approach Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee is type 7 miles south of Uniform Sierra Victor Victor 300 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Alpha Romeo Mike Yankee Kaliningrad approach. Squawk 0043.
Squawk 0043 Romeo Mike Yankee.
Romeo Mike Yankee radar contact 7 miles south of Uniform Sierra Victor Victor 400 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain own navigation.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace Romeo Mike Yankee.
There's missile launchers out here in these woods. See like that building down there? Those buildings over there. These are missile launch sites. So they can have missile launchers out here in all of these buildings, and they pull out of the building out into the clearing. And when they pull out into the clearing, they launch their missiles, and then they go back into their building again. And see, the interesting part here that gives it away is, why do you need a wide driveway? See that? Let me get stabilized here. See that wide driveway right there? If your trucks aren't really long, why do you need to have such long curves in your driveway? That's because there's missile launchers back in there. That's why. You won't learn that on Foreskin or Foamers. Wow. This place is really, well, it's done. That's they've added these berms here. They weren't here last time. See those berms? And so if a blast goes off out here, the blast doesn't come out here, or if a blast out here doesn't go back in there. And look at all these vents at the top. In case there's a blast in there, it doesn't blast at the front. Oh my God, there's missile launchers right there getting fucking loaded. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, folks. Yeah, this is Kaliningrad. Oh, wow, look at all the new helipads. They didn't have helipads the last time we were here, did they? Well, that means this has got to be like the boss's office here, if you got all the helipads right here. This is the main bunker. See? That's what that tells you. That's your main bunker right there. Yeah, just one star, a skylight in the top right there. That's numero uno. And how do we know? One. Two. Three. Four helipads. Nah, that's not an important spot right there. Oh, wow, there's going to be 5. Look at that. They haven't finished the other one over here yet. Holy shit. Right here. There's going to be another helipad right here. Gotta love it. Wow. Yeah, this is getting more interesting by the minute. You don't spend this kind of money on war equipment if you ain't going to war, especially when your people are starving. Look at that. That is massive, sprawling, however you want to put it. It's come a long way since the last time we were here, hadn't it? I remember when they were just starting this construction. They hadn't built nothing yet. All this out over here was dirt. Wow. All right, where's the next one say I need to go? Ten degrees from here. We're here. Oh my God, we're here. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, folks. So, for those of you who don't know, at one time, this airfield right here was full of military aircraft, and it was a very, very strategic command. You can see all of the tarmac down there, and I'm going to figure out a way that I can remove their imagery in this to take that tarmac away, so we get just a raw imagery again. So this facility was all but abandoned. I mean, they took all the planes out, they took the helicopters away, they didn't do anything with the buildings, they let it run down. The place is overgrown, trees, bushes. They didn't do anything here. It was like turned into a ghost town. The only thing we saw was there were a couple APCs for security, and they would ride around in this field over here, and we would track those APCs driving around in a couple of these fields. I don't even see their tracks anymore. Let's see if we can. I don't see it. You guys remember when we were out here chasing the APCs? Yeah, it was an old truck. No, not yet. So anyway, the place pretty much abandoned. Wasn't much out here at all. And we're like, okay, well they wrote it off. It's an old air base. They're not using it anymore. It's abandoned. The runways look like shit. There's nothing going on there. And if you were just looking at the air base, you would think that. However, if you look over here, that's not the case. See, this has a nice green lawn. This has double fences around it. This is a huge military underground command post with its own tower, as you can see the shadow right there. That normally sits there. Now, a couple things to know about underground facilities. When you go under the ground and you put in a facility like this, you're changing the earth. Instead of there being dirt and rock and crevices and bugs and all kinds of stuff in there, you have now replaced that with hopefully a waterproof container that you are going to build your facility in. The difference is that waterproof container, now when it rains, that rain doesn't absorb down into the ground anymore. It's prevented from absorbing down. Wow, you can even see the tower right there. Look at that shit. It doesn't absorb down into the ground anymore, so it makes the ground over top of the facility a little wetter. Gives it a little bit more humidity, a little bit more moisture content. And that tends to make the grass greener than the other grass around it, which makes this place stick out like a sore thumb in the fucking middle of nowhere, but the Russians don't know that. You can't tell the Russians that. But that kind of makes it obvious that, well, that is something. And then, of course, what else do we know? Come on. Cue the Jeopardy music. There's a lake. And a big one at that. Underground facility, lake. Big underground facility, bigger lake. Yeah. Now, you'll notice that it has one road in and one road out. So if you follow that road, you'll notice one of them bears off and goes this way. And what do we have over there? You'll never believe it. See, this is another key indicator, folks. You see, there's a great big high tension power tower right here. Yeah, that's a real tower. It's really there. And it's not all by itself. There is another one over here. So you got this high tension power line here, and that high tension power line comes in over here to this really nice substation. And gee, not only do you have all of these nice transformers here that you see right there, you also have two generators there. Two, I tell you. And you have two separate substations. And why is that? That's because this facility is critical infrastructure and it has power coming in from two separate electrical grids. In addition to that, it has two huge generators. These are like 100 kW each for each one of those generators. That's a building sitting there next to that. That's a big, big motor. So that tells you that the facility at the other end of the road ain't no joke. All right, so let's spin this thing around here. Somebody's junkyard. Well, actually, I don't mind doing it this way. It's, that's the actual way you do it in real life, so there's no reason why we can't do it. All right, well, we're going to see what this target is. Oh, wow, it's the Sherwood Forest of Missile Launchers. That's what this is. Now, cue the Jeopardy music. How do we know this has missile launchers here? Anybody? Anybody at all? Well, let's just look, see. You see, when you're pulling into the place, they got this nice place right here for you to pull up on so you can get it inspected or pulled into and looked at. But you'll see when the road leaves here and you go easing back up through the woods, see how the road is long and curves and meanders and it's not sharp. And the road goes up through there again, and there's no sharp turn. And again, there's no sharp turn. And you see that goes straight up into a building. And then you come back over here and look, gee, coming from this launch site right here, gee, there's no sharp turn. And I'll be dogged if that road don't lead right over into that building over there. Now, in addition to that, how do they get here? Well, they can't have sharp turns getting here either, can they? Well, no, they can't. So you come out of the road, you come out of the restricted area, so it's real world once you cross the line right here. And you come right out here to the very first curve, and oh, look how that is such a gentle curve. Oh, and yet another gentle curve. Wow, would you look at that? You come down here, look at there. Another gentle curve. And another gentle curve. Boy, we could just meander across Kaliningrad with these meandering curves here. Because there's big missile launchers up there, folks. That's exactly what you got. So let's go see what else. Can't believe the amount of brush fires that they have. See that? Grass fires? They caught something on fire there. Have a lot of those around. Wow, look at that nice meandering road. Gee, that could like almost lead you to the place. Good. And it's not like that shape there that you see on the ground with the big wide border around it here. This thing, it's not like this gives it away at all from space. I mean, who else has a perimeter like this around their property? And the great part about the Russians are, the more top secret it is, the wider they make this part right here. Okay, that's how you can tell how top secret it is, by how wide this part is out from the fence. If it's just a fence and you don't have this wide spot, well, it's not that top secret. But boy, if it's got a fence on like that, and you got this wide spot all the way around it right here that we're mowing with the helicopter, you've got that, well, then you've got a real top secret place. So thank you, Russians. I appreciate you marking them out for me. So then we will look around down through here. This is why I love doing it this way. You can see so much more. All right, so guess it's time to quit playing around. Sun's going down. Russians are doing all kinds of other shit. Wow, they haven't painted over this one. Or have they? Yeah, they have. No, that looks. Ooh, there they are. No, that ain't painted over. Holy fuck. Uh-huh. Hello? Hey, Bill Gates, you missed a tarmac here, buddy. Yeah, don't tell me we ain't got good imagery. Look at that shit. Would you look at that? The things you find. It looks like one of Putin's jets. And there they are. They've been here for like years. These two backfire bombers. They're here with some helicopter fuselages. I don't know why they're here. I don't know if they've got damaged or hit a pole or whatever they did. Because the reason I said it looks like there was a notch in the wing of the one on the left right there. But they've been sitting here for probably at least 5 years that I know of. Maybe longer than that. Oh, wow. We got a new MI8. That wasn't here before. See that? That was not here before. You guys remember this airbase, right? That's a pretty good angle right there, right? You guys like that? Gives us a pretty good look around here. Wow. Oh, look at what we find. Some of these were here last time. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's a few more of these than was here last time. Because I don't remember one. I don't remember these double stacked over here. I don't remember one on the tarmac there. Or on the. Yeah, I don't remember all of these. We got way more jets back here than we had the last time. Way more jets back here than we had the last time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a dozen of them back here. All right, we'll have to log that to memory that there's a dozen of these guys back here today. All right, let's see where we're going to now. Oh, let's check across the way over here to see if they got anything over there. I love that they didn't block this. I love it. This will be the interesting part. This is where they put the spooky stuff last time. Ooh, and they've got bunkers. Do they? Nope. Not sure what the hell they're doing here. They're just clearing for something. Well, I guess they got everything parked over there now because they had a couple aircraft over here last time, I believe. And then I wonder what they did with the trash and recycling pile over here. Nothing. Grass growing over it. All right, off to the next one. Yeah, there's a lot to see, is why I'm still flying. So this is what looks like a missile launch. Yeah, it's right here, whatever it is. I don't see it there now, though. Whatever it was here is packed up and gone. All right, we can mark that one off the map. I don't see it anymore. Anybody see anything? I see nothing. So it's gone. Here we go. Oh, wow. Would you like to have a missile? Yeah, this is that facility that has the big missiles. This is the one that has the intercontinental ballistic missiles in it. See how wide that border is around the outside there? See that shit? See how it's cleared out even more here? Yeah, we know where we are now. Yeah, we've been here before. Yeah. All right, we got one more stop. Oh, there we go. This is the nuke. Look how wide that is. It's the nuclear site, folks. Look at the perimeter around this thing. Yeah. Well, let's go over here and see what we can find. These are the launch sites, folks. These clear spots you see. They just pull the missile launcher out into the woods and erect it. And then push the button. So these buildings have a missile launcher or two in each of them. And they just pull them out into the clearings. Like that one there would probably have a lot of missile launchers in it. They like 8. Wow. Soon, peace. Soon. All right, is there anywhere else we want to go? Stand by. I'll land here a minute. I got text messages coming in. RC, you're ready. You're willing to able to go there anytime you want. So you're old enough to go to bed whenever you want. I don't think it's past your bedtime, or maybe it is. Yes, RC, I'll wake you up if it goes to shit. You never have to worry about that. That's my job. All right, so where's everybody else want to go, or are we killing this thing? I say we kill it. Everybody can go back over to the War Watch. I can get everything up in here. We can see what's going on in Beirut. I can track spy planes and all that other shit. So, what did we learn? We learned is the Russians got a lot more shit out there than we thought. We learned that not everything is covered up. And we learned that we've got to figure out how to get rid of the modifications that Microsoft is making to the imagery so as that we've just got our imagery and not the augmentation of Microsoft. And of course, you know, if you are Microsoft, no wonder he's got augmentation. Anyway, Have a great night, folks, and we will see you on the next one.